Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. So tonight, some big news, including one from Coinbase, from Brian Armstrong. And I'm going to share with you what he said, but it's absolutely enormous. Also, other very good news has come out, and that is why Bitcoin is going up. I believe Bitcoin is trying to break 48,000. It's a little bit above 47,000. Can it do so? Can we see 50,000 tomorrow? Well, let's discuss. So thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. 2 streams almost every day, 11:30 and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you hit that notification bell to get notified, and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and check out all the latest news, article guides on CryptosRUs.com. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Exciting night for those of you guys that are in the US. If you're in Asia, you're Europe. Okay, may not be night. Well, if you're in Europe, you're way past your bedtime. But that's okay. Because when crypto pumps, it's really hard to sleep. Right now, you can see Bitcoin is back above 47,000, 47,200. Our recent highs has been right around 48,000. Here's a 48,000. Here's a little bit above 48.1. And here's another one, 48 something. Okay. So that is the mark to beat. And after that, guess what? It's 50,000, right? 50,000 will be right around the corner. Let me turn these. Let me zoom out a little bit. There you go. That's not where I wanted to go. But anyways, 50,000 is around the corner. Where's all my lines? All my lines disappeared. I don't know what happened to my lines. Anyways, okay, forget the lines. Forget the lines. After 48,000, guess what? It's 50,000. After 50,000, it's 60,000. After 60,000, guess what? It's 100,000. That's the direction Bitcoin is heading to. And that is because there's just so much good stuff going on. The days of 28,000, 30,000 is gone. The days of fear is gone. And now it's just bullish momentum and news. Not only that, man, altcoins are on fire. Way above 2 trillion once again. Look at BTC dominance, only at 43%. May even dip lower. Could we fall below 40% for Bitcoin dominance? Well, the way things are going, quite possibly. Look at Cardano. Cardano is joining in on the pump fund. It's only 3 cents away from its previous high, and it is up 13% today. 13%, while everything else is also going up. Polkadot joining the fund, over 9%. Uniswap joining the fund, 7%. Polygon Matic, which has been very stagnant recently, almost 10%. And then you can see pretty much across the board, you're having really good gains, not just today, over the last week, last 30 days. Things are coming up really nicely, recovering nicely. But in addition, you know what? There's some really positive news I want to share, including this huge tweet from Brian Armstrong of Coinbase. We recently received board approval to purchase over 500 million of crypto on our balance sheet to add it to our existing holdings. And we will be investing 10% of all profits going forward in crypto. I expect this percentage to keep growing over time as the crypto economy matures. Pretty big declaration. First of all, this helps everything. And keep in mind, he didn't say I'm purchasing 500 million of Bitcoin. It's of crypto. So just think about that. Coinbase has been adding tokens left and right. And who knows what they'll be purchasing next. Guess what? The Coinbase effect is going to be in full swing pretty soon. As they buy and as they hold and add it, you know what? It's going to pump a lot. And this is the first time we're seeing a public traded company that will be adding not just Bitcoin and Ethereum to their balance sheet, but also, ERC20 based crypto. Most likely it's going to be ERC20 based crypto to their balance sheet. And of course, Coinbase is highly, highly, highly profitable. Their last quarterly result was to the moon, blew away all expectations, and now going forward, they're going to invest at least 10% of their profits into crypto. So it's a cycle, right? That's only building momentum as it goes downstream. Will others follow? Possibly. This is a big, big, big declaration. And I was looking at, what does Coinbase hold? They hold a ton of Bitcoin already, 4,500, around 211 million. But recently, Coinbase, their CFO, said they stockpiled $4 billion worth of cash to prepare for crypto winter if one comes. So they have $4 billion in cash, but seems like they're going to spend at least 500 million of that towards crypto. Wow. Big, big, big news. Big news indeed. And then, you know what? Like I said, Coinbase effect Coinbase effect is already here, but there's going to be a lot more of it going forward. That's for sure. That's for sure. So that's the biggest news of tonight. Another big one, which is not a surprise, something that I've speculated for a long time, and now is starting to be revealed. And that is Blackrock. Okay, Blackrock is no one's friend, but it was just revealed that Blackrock owns close to $400 million worth of Bitcoin mining stock, including 6.71% in Marathon and 6.61% in Riot Blockchain. So we know BlackRock pretends to care about environmental concerns and stuff like that. ESG push. BlackRock happens to be the third or second largest investor in Tesla. So was there a connection with Elon and everything? Who knows? Who knows, right? But we know that the CIO and CEO of BlackRock have come out before and said they want to get into Bitcoin. They find it fascinating, right? So who knows if they actually bought Bitcoin? Probably. They probably bought a lot and accumulated while it was low. But now they also revealed that they bought Bitcoin mining stock. So BlackRock is in the game. Definitely in the game. And you know what? They're not alone. Fidelity, which recently came out too, bought a lot of Bitcoin mining stock as well. So this is basically what I'm trying to show you guys is everyone wants a piece. Whether it's real Bitcoin or some kind of crypto or a Bitcoin related company, right? Some kind of exposure. Every single company out there is looking for some kind of exposure. This is why Bitcoin will push to 100,000 and beyond, and why all these other altcoins, the protocols, will push much higher too. Not just because some silly lines tell you that it's going to do that. No, it's because of all the buying and buying and buying and buying that's happening right before our eyes. This is the reason why things are going up, because adoption and growth is simply expanding at an exponential rate at this point, right? And guess what? As demand just keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger, the supply keeps decreasing. So according to Glassnode, 78% of Bitcoin supply is not liquid. 78. So it's kind of silly to think that our Bitcoin price, which is at 47,250 something, is dictated by only 22% of the supply, which is floating around on the exchanges. But almost 80% of the supply is locked within wallets and custodians that haven't moved for a very, very, very long time, right? So everyone right now that's trading or buying is competing for that 22%. 22%. And that's not a lot, just a few million. And there's over 8 billion people on Earth. And very, very, very small amount knows of Bitcoin and hold Bitcoin. And these large players like BlackRock and Fidelity and banks like JP Morgan and Wells Fargo and Goldman Sachs, what they're trying to do is accumulate as much as possible before the general population truly adopts, right? So pretty good. Pretty darn good. When the demand goes up and supply goes down, it's very simple. Supply, demand, price goes up. right? What else is there? Well, this is also adding to the demand. European payment and transactional service provider Worldline has partnered with Bitcoin Sushi, I think that's how you say it, Sushi, a Bitcoin services firm, to launch its omni-channel payment solution. The new service, called WL Crypto Payments, will enable more than 85,000 merchants in the Worldline network to accept Bitcoin in their proof of sales, POS, and e-commerce payment gateways. Now, 85,000 merchants or businesses can soon accept Bitcoin. And this is only getting bigger and bigger. PayPal already has it. We know Square is coming with this. And now you have others. And let's not forget, Visa and MasterCard are both in the game too. Like I said, everyone wants a piece of Bitcoin and crypto right now, right? So if you still have doubts, whenever you have doubts, not just today is not, you're not gonna have doubts today, but let's say tomorrow, next week, next month, if there's any kind of volatility, remember me telling you guys about this. And it's important to remember, ignore the FUD and focus on what's really happening behind the scenes. You don't want to get faked out. Here's another story. Lloyd Banks is looking to hire a digital crypto manager. Why do you think that? Every other bank has a crypto manager and has a crypto fund and has a Bitcoin fund. Every single bank out there is jumping in. And, hey, look at this. Lark Davis, Crypto Lark, tweeted this. And this is something that correlates with the stock to flow and with logarithmic growth curve and with everything else out there. Any kind of measurable, signal. Well, if you look at the last two cycles, between August and end of year, Bitcoin went up approximately 300%. 300%. This was back in 2013, 2017, and what happened now? I think so. I told you guys Bitcoin goes up tremendously during the last few months of a cycle, usually a parabolic growth. So in this case, 300+%. Hey, that will bring where Bitcoin is now to over 100,000, settle right around 150,000. Stock to flow is like 225 or 250. So are we go head somewhere there? Yes. Yes, we will. And if Bitcoin goes up 3x, guess what's going to happen with Ethereum, Cardano, Binance Coin, Polkadot, Solana, and all these guys, Luna, right? They're going to go up way more than that, 5x, 10x. So imagine that. We could see at the end of the year, Bitcoin not only being at 150,000, but Ethereum being maybe at 15,000. Maybe Ethereum being at 20,000. Maybe Cardano being at $25. Think about that. If you think $3 a lot, think about what if Cardano end of the year is at $25 and Polkadot being at $300 and Solana possibly being at $800 or even $1,000 by the end of the year. It seems ludicrous right now. It seems like a 5 to 10x run at this point is impossible, but trust me, I've lived through 2017 and the first 2 weeks of 2018 when things went up 5, 10, 20, 50, 100x. Okay? These big companies that you see, most of them did that. Cardano went from nothing, sub pennies, to a few cents. Okay? Well, I think it got as high as like 10 or 20 cents or something like that. But then since then, it has gone up way more. And several others, Chainlink, Tron, all these other guys, they shot up tremendously during just the last few months of 2017. So can it happen in 2021? Yes. Yes, it could happen. That's why you want to stay in the game. You want to stay in the game, you DCA, you HODL for life-changing wealth, and you'll attain it one day. All right? All right, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say. It's my epic rant of the day. All right, let's do some Q&A. Someone says when Theta hits Coinbase, it'll be freaking ridiculous. Yep. Theta, VeChain, those two. I think a lot of people are waiting to be added on Coinbase. Looks like Dan was right about Voyager. You know what? I don't know. I think the price is kind of screwy. You know, this morning when I checked, it was like $6, but then it was wrong. It was really like $4. So I don't know. I mean, maybe Rob is right. I mean, obviously they had a big token swap, but we'll see. People are saying ADA haters. There's no ADA haters. Just everyone should just get along. Everyone's making money. Why is anyone bashing anyone? Why is Ethereum holders bashing Cardano and vice versa? It doesn't make any sense. Hold both and make some gains, okay? Don't hate. Make some gains. Elixir, appreciate that. All right. Spencer says, I'm dreaming. Just wait. If you are wrong and I'm right, I expect you to buy 10 of my NFTs in the future. I don't know. I'm reading comments. People are like, what am I smoking or what? But no. Trust me, when Bitcoin goes up, and 3x doesn't seem like a lot for Bitcoin, but it takes an enormous amount of money to move Bitcoin up 3x, okay? Tail end of a bull market, man, that money flows out, and we're talking about trillions this time that'll be flowing into altcoins. And plus, let's not forget, institutional investors, they FOMO in. They also FOMO. They feel it, right? When they put their billions and trillions in, oof, it's going to be marvelous. You guys just wait and see. Have I looked into ADEX? They're aiming to be first DEX in Cardano, pumping hard, yet have a very small market cap. I don't think it'll be the first ADEX. Sunday Swap is supposed to be the first ADEX. There's a lot of Cardano project that's pumping. That's for sure. There's a lot. I don't know what the market cap is. Probably still relatively small. But there's a lot of projects on Cardano that's pumping. All right, so Ryan, could be them. Could be someone else. I don't know if they're going to be the first. But I think a lot of projects is going to be really, it's going to do really well once Cardano gets going and done. Do you still think, I just said it about ADA being 25 end of the years. Yes, that is a possibility. How long do you think BTC ETH Chainlink will take to reach our all-time highs? I don't know. They're not that far off. BTC ETH is only about 27, 26%. Chainlink, how much is it off by? 48. Chainlinks will take a little bit longer, but the other ones aren't that far off. And it could come very, very soon, John. I found Solana's lending borrowing similar to Aave and Compound. It's called Solaris XRR. Can't find anywhere to buy it. Okay. Is it XLR? Solaris? Doesn't even exist yet. There's no information. It's probably too new. You probably have to buy it on itself. It's probably a DEX, right? Happy Thursday, George. Take half day off tomorrow. Yes, that's what I plan on doing. Unless we're shooting up to 60,000 tomorrow, then I'll rethink that. But are you bullish on car market for this NBA season picking up? I picked up a few LeBrons and Kobe's. Like, if you don't know what to buy, if you want to get into the hobby of basketball cards, the three guys, LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan. Okay, you can't go wrong with those three, especially rookie cards and autograph cards. Especially autograph cards. Here's a real hot tip for autograph cards. LeBron and Jordan, they have exclusive deal to sign only with Upper Deck. But Upper Deck can't produce basketball cards. Only Panini can. Which means that current modern cards, basketball cards, cannot have autographs of Jordan and LeBron, which makes them really, really scarce. So you can't go wrong with those three guys. But in terms of this season's cases and boxes, not as strong as last year because the rookie class is not as strong. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe if they can get hot. So hopefully that helps you. I'm Brian. Brian says I'm way in the green. I believe AMP is going to pump soon. Who do you see as their main competitor? I say ACH, Alchemy Pay is the biggest competitor, and stablecoins. But Alchemy Pay, they have pumped up quite a lot. They're taking a breather, right? But they are also in that space. Jeremiah, love ya. Thanks for all you do. Appreciate that. Is BTC invented by aliens and given to us humans? Maybe humans are invented by aliens too. We don't know. Vakishana. Sorry, I butchered your name. Appreciate it. What are your thoughts on BPro partnering with Crypto.com? No thoughts. I looked at it. It's a small thing. It's not a big thing. They're going to use their code base for payment gateways. That's about it. But I do like BPro's price now stabilizing around 10 cents. BPro used to be very pumpish. Now it's stabilizing, so that's very good for them. What do you think about Osmosis AMM, part of the Cosmo Network, and Osmosis token itself? I don't know what Osmosis is. Is that sounds like their DEX, but it sounds like also not. Pretty big, 400 something million. Cosmos, and then they made Osmosis. Okay, I'm assuming this is some kind of DeFi play. Yes, it's their DEX. Is this the one built by Cosmos? Because I've been waiting for Cosmos to finish their DEX, their full-fledged DEX. And I don't know if this is it. Probably not. This is probably some other project because it's a separate token. But there is a lot of pools, pretty good interest. Looks like a good project. Nice interface. And you can stake. Okay. Looks decent. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Someone told me that Topps lost their licensing for baseball cards. That's bad. Topps is done. They're gonna go out of business. Fanatics is like a merchandise kind of store. I'm surprised they won. Panini, I would figure, would just go and bid for it. So I don't know what happened to Topps. They must be really, really struggling. But then again, no one's really buying, like, in terms of cards. It just seems like basketball is the hottest, then football, then baseball, then hockey, like in that order. So I don't know. Maybe Topps just was not making any money at all. Blue Label is good stuff. Trex, it doesn't matter how many YouTubers are saying that the bull run's going to end in 2 months. They have no control, okay? Their audience is nothing. What matters is how much buying there is, and I just don't see it stopping, okay? All these guys that I've been telling you guys, showing you guys, they're buying. They keep buying. They keep buying more and more and more. So it's not, Bitcoin's price is not dictated by some signal or chart or indicators. It's because of the buying, right? So I don't see it stopping in 2 months. That's just me. Do I watch UFC? Not really. I do like it. I just don't watch it much. Any thoughts on StormX being NBA? I mean, not really. StormX, I mean, I don't know if these things, these big sponsorships really help. I just mentioned about the same thing with Crypto.com this morning. Got in a big soccer league. Also in UFC, I know StormX is NBA, but I don't know if it's really going to help them. Thoughts on Luna hitting 50? Man, Luna is just unstoppable. With Luna, I think it has run up way too fast. Just kind of like Solana, you want to wait until it like kind of settle down, cool off a little bit. So we're seeing that period now. It might last a while because of how much it pumped, pretty much 80% within the last few days. But can it get to 50? Yeah. I think that's not going to be an issue. Saf, appreciate that. I don't have any thoughts. Any thoughts on Tezos? I don't know that much about them. I just know they're trying to do what everyone else is doing. But a lot of controversy when they first started. Maybe a little bit too decentralized in terms of governance. But I don't know much beyond that. Jose, give me a shout out. I gave you a shout out, Jose. There you go. Opinion on BCH, useless or store value? Useless. Useless. More than useless. Get rid of it quick. Get rid of it quick. It will go away. Eventually. What is significance of end of year price predictions? It's not. It's just people like to hear it. Sometimes I get sick of talking about it, but it kind of proves the point. And I do like showing or talking about how altcoins go up in multiples of Bitcoin in terms of price performance. So that's all. That's all. Remember, 60% of the time, my source is right all the time. Vet is pumping out. Vet and VThor, okay, very, very, very undervalued. Very undervalued. They will come up. VeChain will be top 10. And VThor has been moving a lot recently because there's just a lot more usage on VeChain because of NFTs and they're must holds. They're must holds. Phantom is another one. I've talked about Phantom before. I said in terms of EVM compatible chains, that's still somewhat small. Harmony and Phantom. And I do see Phantom is moving up in a big way recently, so that's pretty good. Ever get into crypto mining stock? Yes, very, very little though. Very little though. But tomorrow, I anticipate Coinbase stock has been getting hammered. Tomorrow, I anticipate Coinbase and Ryan and Mara and anything involved with Bitcoin will get a good pump. Did you get invited to review the GR86? No, I saw it at an auto show. It was not that impressive. I don't know if that was the redesigned one, unless there's another one. GR86 is very, very small. It's a very tiny car. I almost can't fit into it. Message retracted. I don't know what that was about. Thoughts on Omi. Great project. A lot of licensing. And that's going to help big time with NFTs. Chainlink is a blue cap. You just hold it. You just hold it. Can Matic hit 20? Sure it can. Not this cycle, no. that would be like a 15x. I just don't see that. Can it hit like, $10? Yeah, $10. Yeah, but $20, I don't know. Are you feeling Litecoin? No. Is Uniswap falling off? It fell off the top 10, yeah. And I think, a lot of projects like Luna, Matic, VeChain could definitely flip above Uniswap. So, if you're talking about falling off the top 10, yeah. Low roller. Fanatics is not that rich, man. Panini is so rich with NBA cards now. Boxes of cards are going for hundreds of thousands when they used to be like $20, $30, $50. So they have made a lot of money. They're not losing the basketball or NBA rights. That's for sure. All right. Reef is okay. Just like an all-in-one DeFi play. Will Lambos and Rolexes continue to increase in price? I think so. I mean, everyone is waiting for this big market correction, and it's just not coming. People are waiting for market to correct. People are waiting for real estate to correct, and it's just not happening. The Fed is just pumping so much money out there. Everything is artificially inflated, and for those of us that own assets, including crypto, we're benefiting. Okay? So I don't know. I don't think they're going to go down. And if you have a major correction, then everything will fall. But right now, there's no correction. None. Can RSR, thoughts on RSR? Can I hit $1 bull run? It's a stable coin, so I don't know. It's a stable coin to be used for payments. Maybe, but I don't know. I'm not that bullish on RSR, to be honest. Get on a Veracity train. I know it's doing well today. I'm still not sold on it, but you know what? They could prove me wrong. If they continue to make good partnerships, continue to get into esports, which is what they want to do, it could definitely do well. All right, last few questions. Can you prove long-term cap gains if you bought your coins DeFi or on a swap site? Should you claim your staking rewards? Yeah, it's kind of, if you're talking about tracking them, yeah, there's no really no history to track them. So I don't know. I don't know how you do that. And should you claim staking rewards? If you could claim, why not? Why not? All right. Injure and Axie Infinity, which you prefer? I mean, you can't deny the tremendous growth of Axie, but it has come up so much, so they will eventually just settle down. They have pumped up so much. Engine is way cheaper now, but I do like both of them. You can't deny the fact that they're both fantastic projects. What is your most ridiculous low ETH price? I don't know what you mean by that. Can I get a shout out to Jenny from Toronto? Hey Jenny, I'm glad you're enjoying my show, and I enjoy your company. All right, that's pretty much it. I'll let you guys go. So, Bitcoin, again, so much bullish news, a lot of bullish news recently, including a big one from Brian Armstrong of Coinbase, but not just for Coinbase, for entire crypto. That's going to be very, very big going forward. But overall, you know, things are just looking good. Things are looking good, guys. Recent highs, 48,000. Can Bitcoin break through it and continue on? Maybe. Maybe we'll see 50,000 again tomorrow. And in the meantime, while we wait, altcoins are just coming up. Big time. Big time. So enjoy your gains, guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right? By the way, if you want my NFT, it's still here. 5 days, 1.33 ETH. Go outbid it on OpenSea.